This is San Diego News Daily.
I'm Jackie Crea. Let's get right into your top local stories. We're getting a better idea of what the trial of Larry Millete will look like 5 years after his wife Maya was last seen. At a hearing yesterday, a judge granted the prosecution's request to allow Maya's therapy records be released for attorney review and then possibly used in court. Therapy sessions are usually confidential. Prosecutors allege Larry murdered his wife because she was seeking a divorce, and Maya's therapist gave a statement to investigators at one point.
He's a licensed family and marriage therapist, and as stated in my motion, it's given that it's been now 5 years since May Millete was last heard from. It's my position that there is a presumption of death, which then under the code creates a potential for a personal representative to then step into her shoes.
Maya's remains have never been found. Larry Millete has said he's innocent and suggested Maya is still alive but in hiding. The trial is set to begin in March. The San Diego County Sheriff's Department is being sued by the family of a woman who died after spending 3 days in a water-filled ditch. The victim's attorney said if not for callousness by the department, the victim would still be alive. Last July, Irma Espinoza was seen sitting by a ditch in Lemon Grove. Richard Quinones, a stranger, saw her as he walked by and then called for help. A deputy responded, but she never left her car to check on Espinoza, the attorney alleges. Now, Quinones called a second time for another welfare check, and according to Espinoza's family attorney, the department's response was intimidating after the second call.
He was scolded by the sheriff's deputy and told, "Get used to it. There are a lot of homeless people. Just get used to it. Stop bothering us. Don't call anymore," or words to that effect.
Espinoza died 3 days after the initial welfare check call. According to the lawsuit, the department is being sued for intimidating or discouraging the person reporting something. In Valley Center, investigators are searching for this man who they say is suspected of assault with a deadly weapon, vandalism, and child abuse. The Valley Center Sheriff's Substation says on November 5th, the suspect confronted 2 juveniles at a pond near Valley Road Center. The suspect took out a knife and chased them, and he's also accused of destroying a fishing pole and slashing 4 tires on the victim's vehicle. Anyone with information on the incident or the location of the suspect is asked to call the sheriff's office or San Diego County Crime Stoppers. San Diegans joined other cities protesting what happened in Minneapolis. There were 2 demonstrations downtown outside the federal building, which some consider the local epicenter of immigration enforcement. More protests are planned for this weekend. Things last night remained peaceful, though there were some tense moments. There are usually immigration protests there on Thursdays, but the turnout was much bigger because of the Minneapolis shooting.
Poor lady, all she wanted to do is to help somebody in trouble, and she got killed.
The injustice of what's happening at this current state, our government, and what is happening to not just us Latinos, but everyone else in this country.
In a statement to NBC7, ICE says they encourage Americans to exercise their constitutional rights of free speech and peaceful assembly. Meteorologist Angelica Campos joins us now with a look at the forecast.
And we have been watching those Santa Ana winds. They'll continue to get stronger through the course of the afternoon. Even breezy for coastal communities. Our wind advisory in effect until Sunday at 1 p.m. for the mountains, foothills, and inland communities. Some of the places where the winds will be stronger include Poway, Escondido, El Cajon, and those sustained winds today will be anywhere from 20 to 30 miles per hour. Daytime highs averaging in the mid-60s for the afternoon. With those winds getting stronger through the afternoon, they will peak late tonight into tomorrow.
And coming up, why some Spring Valley teachers are worried they could be out of a job. Plus, revving up for Monster Jam weekend, we show you the work underway at Snapdragon Stadium. Coming up.
You count on breaking news.
People running in the streets, they have their kids, they have their pets.
And help preparing for the unexpected.
Small fire right now, we'll keep an eye on it.
You count on stories from your community. You count on getting different points of view.
We're so human.
And your voice being heard.
We need help.
You count on in-depth reporting.
It's a mess, and it's making people sick.
Because you know the whole story is more than just the headline. This is coverage you count on, only on NBC 7 and Telemundo 20.
This is San Diego News Daily.
I'm Jackie Crea. Welcome back. We begin with breaking news. San Diego FC announced moments ago they are parting ways with star forward Herving Chucky Lozano. Now, sporting director Tyler Heaps made the announcement at their Signal Hills headquarters. The Mexican winger is the club's first player to be signed by the team. We're told Lozano is with the club as it prepares for the 2026 season and will remain in San Diego working out, while SDFC attempts to either loan him out or trade him to another club. The team begins its season next month. NBC 7's Derek Togerson will have on the NBC 7 News at 4. All the info later today. La Mesa Spring Valley School District teachers say they are worried about job cuts. They say the district's budget deficit will cost dozens of middle school positions and cut some curriculum in half. They also say they've gotten pressure to not talk about this to parents, but the district superintendent says this is misinformation. David Feliciano says cuts will be necessary. It just still isn't clear how many. He says plans are still being finalized. These parents hope the end results keep the students' best interest first.
Pretty hard to find teachers who care, you know what I mean, and actually want to breathe into our children. So it's I would say it's really unfortunate.
Any teacher cuts won't be finalized until the February 3rd board meeting when trustees will take a vote. Meantime, San Diego Unified teachers announced they are going on strike next month over special ed caseload violations. That means schools will be closed. The one-day strike will happen on Thursday, February 26th. According to the San Diego Education Association Union, teachers within the San Diego Unified School District are being impacted by chronic understaffing. They say large caseloads are overwhelming educators and denying students with disabilities the support they are legally entitled to.
Every day that special education remains understaffed is another day students lose critical support they can't afford to miss. The district must respect the contract they agreed and adequately staff special education. Our students deserve more than promises.
District leaders say they are in negotiations with the Education Association Union. The makeup date for classes missed by the strike will be on Monday, March 9th. NBC 7 meteorologist Angelica Campos will have a look at your weather right after this.
NBC 7 and Telemundo 20. Weather coverage you count on. You count on accuracy.
The winds are going to be increasing.
You count on these experts.
Take a look here at our future weather.
In 2 languages.
Más de 3 pulgadas de precipitación.
You count on innovative tech.
Look at our first alert Doppler radar.
From a team you depend on.
Dry conditions to round out this week.
You count on early warnings.
Because we had pretty significant rain.
Because you know every second counts.
It just kept getting worse and worse.
This is First Alert Weather. This is coverage you count on. Only on NBC 7 and Telemundo 20.
Santa Ana winds bring clear skies. Temperatures will be cooler today, but expect those temperatures to warm up over the weekend, around 65 degrees for our inland communities as we get to our 10-day extended forecast. It'll be Sunday that will be the warmest out of the two. The stronger winds will be tonight into tomorrow, but the pattern is going to keep us dry next week with temperatures in the 80s for inland valleys as well as our deserts, around 80 on Tuesday of next week. The weekend will stay in the 50s in our mountain communities with gusty winds.
Monster Jam is back at Snapdragon Stadium starting this weekend. So 26 million pounds of dirt have been brought in for the massive trucks to do their jaw-dropping stunts. It takes about 18 hours to prepare the field. All in all, it's 3 weeks of motorsports at Snapdragon, with the Monster Energy AMA Supercross taking place between the two Monster Jam events. Monster Jams takes place this Saturday and Sunday at Snapdragon Stadium, and then again on January 24th and 25th. Tickets are required for fans ages 2 and up. Ear protection is highly recommended, especially for the little ones. You can get the tickets and all the info you need on Monster Jam's website. We've got more coverage you can count on at NBC7.com. Thank you for watching.